chances are, if you're not making the money that you want to make and you're not experiencing the success that you want to make as an entrepreneur, you're just missing some foundational pieces. In this video, I've got 3 foundations I really want you to focus on today that are easy to achieve, but they need your attention, right? They deserve that. So we don't want you to do the definition of insanity and keep working hard and expecting different results. I want you to take a pause with me today and take a look at what's underneath. You know, it's like building your house on the sand versus building your house on the rocks. When you have a great foundation, you can thrive and your business can really fly. So the first thing that I want you to really look at is, where are you in the clarity of your messaging? Now, great messaging is built on core values. It builds a culture for your team. It also builds a culture for your community. People start to know who you are and what you stand for. When we started this business, we really put our stake in the sand in 2015 to be a legacy-based business. We hired a branding company. They branded us Legacy Leaders Global. Our community was not ready for it. But I can tell you that Legacy Leaders offered an event called Limitless Women, and we started to soar. We were in the right place at the right time. We also changed our business model at that time to become philanthropy first. So the first 20% of all of our gross proceeds are donated to charity by our clients and by our community. And it's pretty exciting because I can share with you today that we are celebrating $750,000 in donations. And we have no big check writers. This is me and you and other ladies, $10 here, $100 there, but collectively we're creating impact right now and making regular donations on 5 continents. So proud, so proud. All right. So get clear about what you stand for, and your mission is not going to be my mission, but you need to get some help often with getting the language around your vision, your mission, and your core values. And it's not something you want to do later. You want to do it now. Do it in the beginning of your business, or if you're not making money, trust me on this one. Come back to it and take a look. We've got great training called Messaging with a Mission, and I'll share the link with you at the bottom of this video. All right. The next piece that you need to have in your foundation is systems. Now, when we started first doing this work and people kept saying to me, how can you have all these different businesses and be a mom and be a wife and volunteer? How is it possible? I said, it all comes back to systems. My first job was at McDonald's. I'm pretty sure God had a bigger plan for my life. But at McDonald's, you know, you could take a high school kid like me and put me in front of the fries. You could put me in front of the shake. You could put me in the drive-thru. Everything was written out in great detail. So having systems, you need systems in your business for several things. You need systems for your time. You need systems for your marketing. You need systems for your finance. You need systems for your team. You need systems for fulfillment, which means what you're bringing in, like how are you actually delivering the promise of your message? We're here to help you with this. We've got great systems. If there's anything I can share with you, I'm going to say after 35 plus years, we've got a lot of great things in our back pocket. So reach out to me and ask for your help. That's another thing I'd say as a leader that kind of gets in the way, right? Thinking, I'm not ready. Who am I to do this? If you ask for help, you will receive help. If you don't ask, you'll keep struggling. So please remember to ask for help. I think the third piece that I want to tell you that I want you to have in your life, if you don't already, is a strong community of like-minded women. Now, this isn't necessarily your girlfriends. This isn't necessarily your mama. You might get lucky like I am and have a daughter that is part of that community for you. But you need people who speak your language. You need people who understand the struggle that you go through as an entrepreneur, and they need to be able to be there for you, you know, in good days and bad days. You need to have a place to let your hair down. One of the reasons that we have live events each year, and I think when we disconnect from day-to-day operations and we reconnect to the first piece, right? The clarity, the vision, the mission. And we really work on how do I hone that for what's current and relevant combined with my business model that's tried and true, then we really start to soar. So I want to see you have the success of your dreams. If there's anything we can do to help, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'll put some links here for you. Follow the leads that we're giving you and come play with us at our next live event.
Are you a limitless woman? This is your personal invitation to learn how you can join our online community, grow through our business school, and play with us at our live events. Go to limitlesswomen.com for all the details. That's limitlesswomen.com. Thanks for joining us.